Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the stream this morning. Hopefully, we're going to have a nice end to the week here. It looks like Tesla is actually popping up this morning, guys. We're kind of bouncing off of that 667 support. Looks like she's starting to climb back out of the hole here. Looks like it's doing okay today. Hopefully, we can keep going up throughout the morning. Looks like SPY is doing quite well also this morning, continuing to point itself back to the upside after a sell-off in after hours yesterday. So yeah, the SPY is back up today, leading my watch list up, guys. We have a few growth stocks here. So Roblox is leading the way up 5%. This one is getting a lot of momentum today at market open. SOXS, Cornish always talks about this one. Semiconductor Bear ETF flying up. We have Square moving back up in a big way. This is actually a pretty big candle here at open, guys, from 62 up to 64, pretty much in just one fluid candle. So very awesome to see that one moving the way it is. This is actually pretty nice here. Actually, I'll take this market movement here at open. Hopefully this continues throughout the day today. Like I said, it is the end of the week. It's Friday, so guys, get hyped up. It's the end of the week. Maybe we can catch some nice profits here and end the week strong. But yeah, as of right now, these stocks are still moving up today. I noticed Fastly is another one climbing my watch list this morning. Pretty big move. AMC is actually up a little bit, along with AI. Interesting to see these stocks flying back up today. I know they were doing okay yesterday, but we do have some stocks still down in the red, unfortunately. AMD. Look at AMD this morning, guys. It fell below $75 and just got utterly destroyed. I mean, that is a brutal sell-off there with poor old AMD. I mean, wow, that is a bad move down, guys. I hate to see that. Wow, that is a big drop. AMD's down. We have Micron down a lot with their earnings yesterday. We have Nvidia also falling off. I mean, wow. Wow. That is just a terrible move there with AMD. Yeah, that is a bad break of support. Wow, I cannot believe that. SOXS, which Cornish always talks about, should be flying today. Yeah, it's doing quite well, almost up to 71, up to 70.44 there. I'm sure it might get some more momentum coming in right now as well. But yeah, good morning, guys. Thank you so much for joining up on this nice Friday here. Jamie says good morning. Mike, good morning to you. Happy Friday to everybody. Good morning, E. Bill, thank you both for joining up too. Jamie says KSS or Kohl's is down 16%. Let's go check that one out. Whoa, what happened here, Jamie? I didn't even see any news about this one last night or this morning. Let's see. KSS. Let's see, something with inflation maybe. Ooh. They confirmed it ended potential sale talks with Franchise Group. That's not good. And then they lowered Q2 sales guidance. So two times at once. That's pretty bad. Oh, they were going to sell to Vitamin Shop's owners. Okay, so the Vitamin Shop, their owner is, what is it called? Franchise Group. So very interesting. I guess they're done with that deal with Franchise Group that they were talking about. But yeah, their stock is down a lot, down to 29.20. That is a brutal move down. I mean, look at that big gap on the daily chart. Then we have another big gap down. Interesting to see Kohl's falling off here. Kind of reminds me of like some of these airlines and cruise line stocks with the way they've been going down lately. But yeah, let me know what stocks you guys are looking at. Of course, this morning we will check those out. Lots of interesting setups today. I will say to the upside and the downside. Lots of plays are moving up. Let's go back to the SPY here. Let's see how it's doing today. Yeah, SPY at open, it's kind of just been all over the place so far. I've noticed the market is really mixed, like I said earlier. Some stocks are up, some stocks are down. I'm noticing a lot of the bigger tech stocks, though, like Apple, Amazon, stocks like that have some pretty green momentum coming in here. So maybe we will continue to see a nice pop to the upside this morning. That would be awesome if we did, but I'm just not sure that, we're going to see that or not. MGM is even in a pretty interesting position here. Down here at the lows, looks pretty interesting. I know a lot of these slower movers or the value plays were also going up today, like McDonald's. We have McDonald's moving. Let me see what else. Pepsi, KR, KO too, of course. KO, McDonald's, MCD. They're kind of moving. Target, Walmart. Target and Walmart aren't actually doing too good compared to these other value plays, but yes, the value plays are doing okay today. I saw Kraft Heinz was up in the green for a while. I guess it's really close to even, not really too much crazy movement, but what about the China plays, guys? It's been a little while since we checked those out. Let's go see NIO this morning, and they actually popped up, but now they're turning back over. Little bit unfortunate to see that with good old NIO. XPEV is another one that, you know, it was moving up a lot this morning, and now it's turning right back over off to the downside. SOXS, though, continued flying up, guys. We talked about this one. It's that semiconductor ETF, which is an awesome ETF here. Sean Cornish, yeah, he says it's time to buy SOXL. Yeah, I was talking about it, Sean. Maybe you missed it. You missed it at first, but yeah, I was talking about this one at the beginning of the stream too. Iranical says, I was wondering about dropping gold, GOLD. Are you holding this for the long term, Iranical? Let's see. Ooh. I will say the issue with buying GOLD is, like, this is not gold itself, you know? Like, it's just it's a gold miner, you know what I mean? It's not really, like, a gold ETF or anything like that. Like, GLD, you can see, has a lot different movement. It got up to highs and everything like that momentarily, and it was pretty insane, but it's pretty crazy to see how much GLD has been kind of falling back off, though, in general. It's really been hurting a lot of those miners. Like you said, gold. You also have GORO, which is another gold miner ETF, too. Or not a gold miner ETF, just gold ETF. Or gold miner, I mean, in general. Hunter says, Tenders of Thomas variety. Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Hunter. Yes, glad to see you in here today, Hunter. You got me a little bit confused. Variety here. I'll take it though. SM fan says hello. Will you still buy Tesla puts as you stated in your video yesterday? No, I won't, because we're not seeing that break down below. You know, I was in that video last night. I kept saying over and over again, watch that 667 support, 667 support. If we break down below that, then I think we could trade that to the downside. So SM fan, I will trade this down if it does fall below that key support there. But as we can see in pre-market, it kind of held the support. Now we're kind of moving back up. So I don't know. It looks like right now we might end up moving to the upside. So a little bit of a different setup. As we know, if the market would have kept selling off and we would have pushed under this, then I'd probably be looking for some puts, or I would be more bearish on it. But we did not see that break of that support from yesterday's video, so that is why I will not buy him yet. But SM fan, I will keep it on the radar, and if we break below here, I will definitely think about it. That is for sure. Going back to the SPY, yeah, SPY is kind of like Tesla, bounced off that little support there this morning, coming right back up. It is getting a little bit of rejection though, around 377.50, which is a little bit expected. We've seen that happen quite a bit there. But yeah, Iranical, let me know whenever you bought GOLD. If you let me know your price or something, I can definitely look it up. But like Cornish said, SOXL is still going today. Or SOXS, sorry. SOXS, still going today. I mean, up 8%. I know it was up 9% a minute ago, but still, that is just insane to see it going up that much. AMD just continued to sell off this morning, too. Like, we can see AMD is just continually turned over here this morning. It's just been a really rough go for them. Let's see the heat map today. Oh, the heat map's lagging, guys. I forgot it's delayed by like 15 minutes. That sucks, but I guess it is what it is. Don't forget, though, guys, we're going to have Tesla delivery numbers coming out here soon. So don't forget about that, guys. These delivery numbers are probably going to be coming out tomorrow on Saturday. I have not seen any article tell me the exact date for this, but last year it came out on July 2nd, and it seems like whenever it comes out on the 2nd of every month. So I would expect it to come out on Saturday or July 2nd, just like we saw last year and even before that. So pretty big. J Deep says Meta is selling off too. Is it? Let's see. META selling off to the downside. Whoa, that was a big drop on Meta. down 3%. We're almost back down to all-time lows, actually. If you guys are looking to grab some long-term plays here, I think Meta might be a pretty good one. I'm not saying to pick it up yet, but just eye it up, guys. See how we had this one big leg down on the daily? We're probably going to have another big leg down if we end up breaking some of these supports. So I'm going to really keep my eye on it. If we see another big leg down, I am definitely entering on that leg. I don't think that we'll go down any more than that if we do drop again. And if we do have a big leg like that, we'll end up somewhere like 125, maybe something like 100. But that would be an awesome price to get Meta at $100. If that ends up happening, I'm gonna go insane. So hopefully it does, because I'll love it. But still, that would be a brutal move down here. Yeah, it is selling off though. You're definitely right, J Deep. Thanks for commenting that one today. And guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Let's kill it today. It's Friday. Let's get some good profits here to end the week. That's what we need here. Some nice green energy heading into next week. Maybe we can see the market pop up next week. You know, we were talking all week this week about a possible pullback, and we definitely saw that. So just eye up the market for next week. I think we might see a pop back up. Obviously, you know, it's just kind of like hoping we're still in the uptrend. So keep that in mind. Like there's obviously no 100% probability or anything like that, but I'm definitely looking for the market to come back up, especially if stocks can hold supports here. If we see like Apple, Microsoft, and stocks like that hold support, then I'll even be more bullish. J Deep says Tesla running, AMC's running. Let's see. Tesla, yeah, we were just looking at them. Tesla's bouncing right back up, actually. I love this setup with Tesla. I will say this has been a lot. They've had a lot of great bounces here off of support, and we've been seeing some pretty good pushes lately. So I like Tesla's setup here, J Deep. I feel like it might be pretty good. Unfortunately, like in yesterday's video, I was thinking they would go down ahead of these delivery numbers coming out. But just keep in mind, whatever you do with Tesla, don't hold it over the weekend. If those delivery numbers come out and they're negative, we could see Tesla really fall off the board here. And a lot of analysts are thinking Tesla might not do too well right now because of the delivery issues going on. Now, if we do see like a big move down through this support, and then we have news of bad deliveries or something, a put opportunity might be a pretty good way to go. But so far today, Tesla's actually been holding up quite well, which has been a little bit surprising to me. I was kind of expecting a sell-off ahead of these delivery numbers, but then again, you know, maybe the numbers will maybe we'll sell off after the numbers, which would be interesting. J Deep also said AMC's up 4%, moving up to 1420, which is a pretty big resistance up there, right in the middle of that range. So not a bad move today at all, J Deep. I like to see AMC pop up like that. It's always good to see big runners like this, so glad to see them up 4%, making for a pretty good day for them. Let's see what else is popping today. Square's up 4%. Yeah, Square kept going, guys. I don't know what's up with Block today or Square, but they are in a very nice, interesting setup here. I feel like that this one could maybe keep going here. We'll have to post this one. Yeah, Square is, I don't know what's up with them today. They are outperforming a lot of other tech stocks, I guess you could say. I will say a lot of the growth stocks are up, but like when I look at tech today, a lot are down, like Meta, AMD, Intel, Matterport, Microsoft, Asana. I mean, geez, like that's pretty bad there. Although I will say we do have a lot of stocks green too. You know, granted, I'm not saying that, you know, everything's red today, but it's cool to see some of the growth stocks like Plug. Yeah, it's cool to see some of these up, like Run. Yeah, Run was actually having a really good move this morning, guys. If you are interested in some stocks with momentum today, Run was definitely one that had some. Ford actually has some too. Let's see what is Ford on here? Oh, they're on that big support. Interesting with Ford. What an interesting setup. Kind of double bottoming here on Ford. That is interesting. I feel like we might see it pop back up here soon with Ford. I'm gonna have to eye up some short puts here on Ford or something, guys. Let's see the Ford options chain. the options chain today. Yeah, I mean, Ford's options are just so cheap. I could go out to August 19th at the $10 strike and get paid like $40 for that one today. At the $10 strike, that's actually not bad. I mean, let's see, how far under here is 10? Wow, that's actually not bad, guys. I mean, I know Ford could definitely hit 10 by, August 19th. That's a huge probability. I think it can have definitely happened. And it looks like there's a 68.13% chance of that play working out. Honestly, it doesn't seem like a bad play, guys. If you guys are looking for some short puts, this could be pretty good here. Maybe even just grabbing some Ford shares. I really like it at this support. I think it looks decent. It's also right on the 1000 SMA, which, as we know, Hunter actually puts the 1000 on his as well. Keep in mind he uses EMAs though, so it's always a little bit different, but you can see it, Ford is like right on the 1000 SMA. That's a pretty big thing to see, actually. I'm not sure this will still be the bottom or not, but I still feel like it's a good time to start averaging into some shares at least. Like I said, there's never 100% probability of something happening, but I feel like that is still awesome there. Yeah, and Ford's continuing to move up, guys, up 2.3% now, continuing to break higher and higher today. We're now up above 1140 as we continue this nice run up. So I'll take it, guys. I mean, Ford's having a very nice morning. We'll definitely take that movement out of them. Cruise lines are moving up too. We have CCL running to the upside, which is nice. George says, morning. Sorry I'm late. Like button press. Yeah, thanks, George. I always appreciate that one. Or I should say thank you, Cyber. But yeah, thanks so much. Either way, that's awesome. SM fan says, hi, Tom. Tesla calls for a scalp. Yeah, I honestly think that might be a good way to go, SM fan. I will say Tesla's holding its ground very well today, and it looks like it's going to try to run up towards 690 or something like that. Keep in mind there's a lot of resistance overhead, so always be careful of that, SM fan, but I will say it does look like a pretty good scalping opportunity today, especially if this momentum holds up. I will say, though, the market has been especially shaky the past few days, so it's always hard to tell what's going to happen right at market open, but yeah, SPY's pointing up, Tesla's pointing up. I think it's a pretty good thing to play some calls today, if anything. Hey, good morning, Manny. Let's make that money today. Yeah, good morning. Thanks for joining up. But yeah, Tesla is still holding its ground. I'm hoping it can start to maybe break out up above that big resistance at like 690. If we could break there, I'm really looking for a bigger move. So, SM fan, I'm hoping to get some nice movement for you today out of this one. Raymond says SPY and QQQ put some rockets. There we go, Raymond. You're usually putting some fists in like a bear market, so awesome to see some rockets on the SPY and QQQ there. And you're totally right. I mean, the SPY is exploding up to that 380 resistance. I will say they'll be very, very careful at 380. That is a big level to keep your eyes on, so just be very careful of that. And like George says, guys, like button pressed. Don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps the stream out. We really appreciate it. Hey, SM fan, thank you for the super chat. There we go. $2. Thank you for your analysis. I appreciate that, of course. And yeah, hopefully let's keep going here today. The market has some good momentum on Friday. So, let's end the week strong together here. Yeah, thank you so much for that. I always appreciate the nice gestures here on YouTube. And yeah, if you ever need anything else, just let me know and we can eye it up, of course. I'm still going to watch Tesla throughout the day here. Man, it looks like there is a bit of like a lower high coming in. I hope she can end up holding and going back up for us here. There is some pretty big resistance. I was hoping we could break that. I still feel like we can. Like the fight's not totally over yet. J-Deep says Coinbase here moving up. Let's see. Yeah, Coin had a great day, up almost 5.5%. I know yesterday crypto was getting hammered. You can see Coinbase in pre-market and even at open was insane. But yeah, we're ripping up now up to around $50. That is a pretty big psychological level. So keep that in the back of your mind, J-Deep. But Yeah, $50 there. Looks like a pretty decent resistance. Yeah, there was even a lot of bounces at 50 there the other day too. So be careful of $50, but I will say watch for that breakout there. Might not be bad for like a dip buy. Like maybe if you see coin dip down a little bit, maybe buy it up on its way back to the upside later on today or something. That could definitely be an awesome way to go here. Looks like Tesla is still consolidating. Still consolidating here, a little bit of a lower high. Keep in mind, yesterday we had a lot of crazy movement at open and then ended up actually moving a little bit higher. So kind of interesting. Hopefully she gets back up there. But yeah, just let me know what else you guys want to see today. We'll definitely keep our eyes on that. Let's go see what kind of big news is coming out this morning. Maybe on like CNBC and stuff like that. Oh, I guess I pressed the wrong button. Hang on. There we go. CNBC, perfect. Okay, CNBC. GM warns of manufacturing issues in second quarter, but stands by forecast. Oh, that does not sound good at all, guys. Ohio governor says Intel delay on chip plant is about leverage rather than, I guess, the real issues going on here. But behind all the delays and everything like that, they just want more leverage, more funding, I guess, and stuff like that. And hey, you know, I guess if they can do it, they might as well. But hopefully that Ohio plant brings them some pretty good income over the next few years. That would be very nice if we could see, you know, Intel do well in Ohio. That would be amazing. Yeah, but sorry guys, I had to get a quick drink there. But yeah, Ohio is that plant is going to be huge. They said it's a $20 billion plant. I think it's the biggest plant in the United States in the semiconductor industry. Let's see. I think it is. That's what they said. I thought it was the biggest plant in the US. Okay. Yeah. See, like they're pretty much saying the US is the US, the thing is they're trying to build more semiconductors in the United States. So the main thing is they're trying to get away from like relying on China or on Taiwan or Russia or Japan or wherever you want to, you know, wherever we're outsourcing something from at the time. You know, we're trying to get away from that. And it looks like that we're going to be doing pretty well here with this new plant when it does open. It's a $20 billion project though, and it says an 80 to $100 billion investment. That's insane. Yeah, that would, so the CHIPS Act funding would be the difference between a $20 billion project over years and an 80 to $100 billion investment in a short period of time. So honestly, I would rather just get it done quicker. I think that would be awesome. Honestly, the quicker they do it, the better. But then again, you know, I don't think that we should be, you know, we're almost talking about giving a company like $100 billion here. I don't know how often the government gives $100 billion away, but hey, if it's for getting us away from China, it might be pretty good. But we'll have to see exactly what goes on there. But pretty interesting news though, nonetheless. I know we've been looking a lot at Intel over the past few weeks, few months, and everything like that, and definitely interesting to see that. George says, look at RUN today. Run is running, is it? Let's see. RUN. Oh, did Tesla go? There we go. Tesla came back, SM fan. Came back, came out of that little downtrend there. I knew the fight wasn't over yet. That's awesome. We're finally seeing that big breakout up to 690. So, boom, there we go. Got that big move. Glad to see that one. Yeah, Jay Deep said Tesla's trying to run back up. Nice, nice. Glad to see that one. That is great there. But yeah, George says run. Run was running. Yeah, it really was up to $24 there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Bravo says, hi guys, how do you see us continue Hi guys, do you see us continue selling in July ahead of core CPI 7/13/22? Yeah, I see that here. It's right here. Where are we? Boom. 7/13. Yeah, right there. The core inflation rate, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time on July 13th in the morning. Do I see us continuing selling in July ahead of this? Uh, Honestly, Bravo, I don't. Now, what I do feel like is that as we start to get closer, we're gonna have more stuff come out like payrolls and stuff like that. That stuff will start to affect the market a little bit more, I think. But I don't see a huge sell off or anything like that with the SPY heading up into that next month. In my opinion, I feel like we might finally see a couple weeks of uptrend here. Now, keep in mind, just a couple weeks. I don't think that we're going to necessarily fully recover or anything like that. We might move up and retest like on the SPY here. We might move and retest like 394 or move back up and retest 400 or maybe even like 410 in a good scenario. But I don't think that like we're fully done selling yet. But I will say I don't see us selling off a ton in July here. Bravo. I feel like that obviously, we're getting into like the summer months. I feel like people are gonna do, more cooking, obviously spending more money and stuff like that. Hopefully that ends up helping out the market a little bit, but I don't know. We'll have to see exactly what happens. I will say though, Bravo, if that inflation data comes out worse than expected once it hits, then I think the market might go more south. But I don't really see increased selling ahead of that personally. I'm hoping we can see a nice uptrend here. And right now, the SPY's forming a pretty good support after some pretty big pullbacks from last week. So, like, looking at like a 180-day, 1 hour chart, for example, we're holding our support very, very well on the SPY, and we're popping back up. So it doesn't look like a bad move. I feel like we could end up maybe popping back up to like 390, something like that, maybe over the next couple weeks. Like especially next week, I would love to see another move up towards 390 again. That would be great. If we could break that, even better. But I'm not sure that we'll see anything crazy like that go on. But yeah, that's pretty awesome there, the SPY, and watching it move up and down and stuff like that. It's having a big move up though. Keep in mind we're almost up to that 380 resistance today intraday. So that's going to be big, a big resistance there for us. So don't forget about that today. It looks like we might start to slow down there. And honestly, I would not be upset if we slowed down a little bit. Raymond says chip makers are shipping, chip makers and shipping are down. Everything else is up. Yeah, you're right. MU, Qualcomm, AMD, Nvidia. Yeah, terrible days for them. But yeah, you're right. Everything else is up. McDonald's is up. Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Caterpillar, Walmart, Amazon, Target. I mean, yeah, we're just seeing great moves across the board here to the upside. Like you said, minus the chip stocks, though. Those poor stocks are getting destroyed. And SOXS started falling off a little bit, actually. This was up like 9%, though, for a little while there. It was getting pretty nuts. Let's see LabU, LABU. Sean, check out LabU today. I know you always talk about this one, Sean, and LABU is having a decent move this morning. Oh, LabU. I like LabU now, Sean. You got me hooked on LabU now. Every single day. She's popping up now. Let's go back to those cruise lines. How are they doing again? Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Still moving up. Not bad, not bad. Glad to see some continued upwards momentum this morning out of these cruise lines. I'll take that. I know Roblox is now up 7.6%. They continued moving this morning. Let's see, they hit that $36. It looks like that was a pretty big resistance there. Now we're falling back off to the downside, so interesting setups there. We got Roblox moving today in a good way. Let's see what else is going. Tesla still. How far did Tesla end up getting? Man, right up to that resistance. Hopefully we can break that big resistance there. I think it could be a good way to go. If we do break that, that is. Let's see, SPY. Yeah, SPY's having trouble here at their resistance too. So be very wary, guys. Stocks could turn around a little bit here. I would not be surprised at all if they did turn around, like ever so slightly. Yeah, it wouldn't really surprise me too much here. There we go, though. Did Spy just had like a 1 minute push up? Wow, they got right up to 380, guys. It hit right on 380, actually. Come on, Spy, let's get up through there. Let's make for some big moves today. I think we definitely can. It's just, damn, we need to get some nice continuations going on. Some stocks are trying, like Ford, which we talked about a little bit earlier. Like, they're trying to pop up. They're just having a little bit of issues there today. Yeah, Sean goes, oh yeah, still holding some LabU 715 calls. There we go. That's great to see. That's funny. George says AI is bouncing off the neckline. Let's see. Is it bouncing off that 1750 neckline nicely? Let's see. 1750. Yeah, it actually does look pretty good there. I'm not sure it's necessarily a neckline. Let's see. Oh, yeah, on the daily it is, though. Yeah, yeah. That actually looks pretty good here on the daily, doesn't it, George? That's actually not too bad. I mean, hey, that's not bad at all. That's pretty good. I'll take that, George. If we could maybe move up now through $20, I think we could maybe see some pretty good pops out of AI. This is a decent setup. I like that. And we've been low for a long time. Like, we've been consolidating forever on this one. But yeah, Sean says he's still holding those LabU 715 calls. Good stuff, Sean. I'll tell you, that thing, it's starting to turn back up here on this daily. I mean, man, it's starting to look kind of hot. I hope it keeps going for you. Manny says Spy's about to break 380. Yeah, I hope it can get up through there. It looks like it got rejected. Yeah, it got rejected, man. Damn, like, what's going on? But yeah, that's a bad rejection there. I hope we can get up through 380 at some point. But like I said, guys, earlier, be really careful of 380. I did say it. Tyrannical says SOXS, SMH. Which one do you prefer for holding for the long time? Actually, I don't know too much about SOXS. XOXX. I don't really look at this one too much, but it's definitely down a lot here. This one's not my favorite, I will say. I don't really like this one too much. SOXX. I would rather go with SMH personally, Iranical. But honestly, like, looking at the movement here, they look like they have the same exact price action. You know, like when one's up, the other's down, or, you know, if one of them's moving up, the other one's probably following along, and etc. So I would say, personally, I like SMH just because that's the one I've always looked at, Iranical. I just haven't eyed up SOXS, SOXX too much. So that's the only reason for that one. But yeah, I know both should do pretty good. Like, look, like SMH is the VanEck Semiconductor ETF. SOXX is the iShares Semiconductor ETF. You know, I trust iShares. I bet they're pretty good. I'll have to look at the holdings on them, though, which we can do in a little bit. But if I were you, Iranical, just look at the holdings on both of them, and whichever one has higher weightings and holdings that you like better, then maybe go with that one. You know, like, for example, SOXX might have more, for example, AMD, and, you know, SMH might have more Qualcomm or something. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. J Deep said, damn, poor Tesla. Did it get rejected as Spy got rejected? Oh, it did. Damn it. That big resistance at 690. SM fan, hopefully you exited those calls quick. Man, that was a big drop. There was that big resistance there. Looked like we were going to maybe break out, but yeah, we ended up pulling right back off to the downside. Sorry to see Tesla come back like that, but yeah, we were running up into some big resistance. I was worried about the Spy too. Yeah, look at Spy, guys. I mean, we hit 380 and came down right off of it. It almost can't even get more more perfect. Literally hit like almost right off of three, like it was within like 5 cents of it there. So we'll take that with the Spy. But yeah, that sucks to see it down that much. Cornish says he has DraftKings, Palantir, Smith & Wesson, LabU. That's all he got. So let's see. DraftKings, Palantir, SWBI, and LabU. That's all he has. Yeah, well, good thing LabU's been going because the rest have not been the best. SWBI, I was really hoping for a nice pop-up with them, but now they're all the way back up right around that $13 support again. Kind of insane to see that. SM fans asking, hi Tom, res and support on Google, please. 100%. Let's go check it out. GOOGL. Boom. Oh, wow. Look at this daily setup going on here. Let's see. All right, Ironical. All right, SM. Let's see. This is going to be a pretty... I think this is going to be an interesting setup here at the bottom. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Look at this, SM fan. We might have found something today. We might have found something here on Google. So on Google, there's obviously big support down here around 2100 on GOOGL. So big support around 2100. But you can see the stock is bouncing right off of this trend line here. Honestly, not a bad move, I will say. I'm kind of liking that. Now, it looks a little bit different on the 1 hour. I hate how that happens like that. Let me adjust this up real quick. Give me 1 sec. Can I activate it? I don't think I can. I have to remove it, redo it. Sounds good. There we go. Boom. Look at that. That is perfect. I mean, perfect bounces here. I don't know. This is going to be a tough one here, SM fan. I would say, rather than looking at support and resistance right now, at least rather than looking at support, if I were you, I would just look at this. Honestly, I would eye up this as a good support. Maybe you could say 2140 is a good support. It looks like there's been a lot of bounces right there the past few days, 2140. But either way, I would just use this trend line as a good lower support. As far as resistance, there's going to be some intraday up around $2,200 even. I'm definitely seeing 2,200. Then I'm seeing more resistance at 2,260. And then I have more resistance at 2,300. So those are some big levels there I'm looking at on Google SM fan. But yeah, these some of these levels here are insane. So as far as big support, 2,100. And then I'd use 2,140. But you could also use this trend line here as support. I think this trend line is pretty good. If you guys are into technical setups and stuff, this could end up being a pretty good bounce up or a good breakthrough. You know, like if you see it bounce up and you're holding calls, great. Hold the calls and hopefully Google keeps flying up for you. If you are holding calls now and Google breaks this trend line down, as soon as I saw the breakdown, like right here or something, I'd probably sell the calls and then grab puts for that move back down. So it just depends on how that movement goes, but I think it's best to probably try to play calls and then see if it can hold up, because I feel like the market is doing pretty good here heading into next week, and who knows, I think we could maybe have a little bit of a pop up next week too, as long as the SPY can hold something like 374 today or even 376. I think we could see some pretty good moves. But yeah, thanks for the question again. And yeah, J Deep says poor Tesla. Let's see how bad they went down now again. Yeah, they ended up coming all the way down to 680. That's tough. Head Splinter says thoughts on SIGA. SIGA, SIGA. Reminds me of the old Sega Genesis. SIGA Technologies. I actually never heard of this one. Never heard of them, Head Splinter, but look at this setup. I mean, this is nuts. Yeah, look at this. This is wow, this is insane, Head Splinter. Can't believe this is up this much, actually. Yeah, that's a very weird move this morning. Honestly, today it's had some pretty crazy price action. It moved up and then had a big drop off at open. Kind of like yesterday it opened. Or I mean, not yesterday, 2 days ago it opened. Had a big drop. But yeah, I don't even know anything about this company. If you know like what they do or anything, Head Splinter, definitely let me know, and I'll be interested to hear it, because it looks like a very interesting setup. Pretty crazy moves they've been having. Yeah, I don't know what they do though. SIGA Technologies. Hopefully it's something cool. George says Run is going strong now. RUN. Run is running again, is it? Yeah, up above 24 like we talked about earlier. It held. Continuing up with some nice green momentum coming in. Yeah, this is actually a great move with Run here, George. I'll take that all day. Not bad at all. And yeah, great pop. So yeah, good to see them running up. I'm sure that with Run going, I'm sure ChargePoint and stocks like that are starting to move up. Charge point. Yeah, not really too good with charge point here. What about Zoom? Yeah, there we go. Zoom's moving at least. Head Splinter says SIGA is a monkeypox related stock. Interesting, Head Splinter. But yeah, since it has to do with a virus or something, I'm not gonna touch it personally. I think those things can go really crazy. If I'm being honest, I would have to say personally that I feel like that this stock will fall, if anything. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe the monkeypox will blow up. If you think monkeypox will blow up, then maybe this can be a good stock. But like I said, I don't even know what they really do. Like you said, it's a monkeypox related stock. Like, do they make the vaccine or are they trying to or something? Like, obviously that would be good if they did. But and nonetheless, it's a crazy stock with a crazy setup. So it's not really for me, Head Splinter, but it looks like it's right in the middle of the range. It looks like it's at that point where like it's gonna get a big move one way or the other soon. So hopefully we see the big move up rather than down, of course. I would much rather see it move up than down any day of the week. But yeah, lots of stocks are still moving up today, guys. We saw some pretty good pops. SOXS is back up. That semiconductor bear ETF. There we go, still moving. Sean, it's running back up to 72.20. I mean, that's pretty good move today. Roblox is up a lot. It's like we got like Unity in here too. Yeah, good old Unity. Holding its ground okay here. I know George was saying something about AI earlier. They're starting to slow down now. I was hoping to see them continuing to run up. I saw Chewy, CHWY, is up a beautiful 4.44% again. That's great to see. Glad to see that move up there with them. Hopefully they stay up above $30 by by July 15th. I have Fox Business on the TV next to me, guys, and they're talking about Meta warning people of warning employees about the second half of the year here. That is not good to see. I'm gonna find the news really quick on this one. Whoa. Yeah, that is not good. Yeah, that's tough on Meta, guys. Yeah, that's a bad move. And look at poor Meta here, still falling off here today. Still trying to move down here. This is just, it's getting brutal here, guys. I mean, this is a brutal sell-off. But yeah, of course, as always, let me know what stocks you guys are still watching today. It's Friday. Hopefully we can have a nice, good day here. But yeah, it's been a crazy week to say the least. To say the least, it's been a very crazy week. I'll try to find us a funny video here to end the Friday on. I don't want to get us in trouble, though. Some of these things are insane. Some of these videos. Yeah, I think what we'll do here is we'll watch actually a scene from one of my favorite movies, guys. A scene from one of my favorite movies. To end the week. I hope it's a good one, though. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Wait till we get this. Yeah, you guys are gonna like this one, I think. This is gonna be pretty good here. As always, of course, thank you guys for joining up today. We really appreciate that. Head Splinter says, "Where's Mike?" Yeah, Mike has actually been he's been out of the stream for a couple weeks now. Head Splinter, he's been doing a lot of stuff in the background in the morning, of course, like coding and updating bots and helping people in Discord and stuff like that. So as always, he's very busy, Head Splinter. But yeah, I've been doing the stream solo lately. Hopefully you guys are enjoying them. I'm trying to do the best I can here, but yeah, obviously I'm no Mikey Poo, that's for sure. But yeah, that's awesome to see. George says SPY breaking daytime lows. Is it? Let's see. SPY, SPY. Oh yeah, it is. It fell under 376 there. Definitely not the move that we want to see here today. But here we go, guys. I said we'd get a funny video going here. We're gonna go ahead and get the video going of Michael Burry here. We're going out to the Big Short. If you guys have seen that movie, pretty funny movie. Here it is, and hopefully you guys enjoy.
Once the industry leader, by the way, filed for bankruptcy, the company immediately. Good time for my voice to go. Fired 3,200 workers. The manufacturing index also fell in the month of March, warning that economic growth could slow. Now, the Institute of Supply Management also reported a rise in prices.
I'm gonna call my mom.
The principal source of the slowdown in economic growth that began last spring has been the substantial correction in the housing market.
We've known each other for 7 years.
She's got some lungs on her. I'm impressed.
And so far, we don't see really any significant
Can't help but enjoy it.
You keep saying no.
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that the big banks are that stupid. Bye, Kathy.
Well,
Kathy thinks that it would be a good idea if we sold our shorts.
What else is new?
And she said that Morgan Stanley will buy them.
holy shit. What did you say?
I told her we're not selling shit.
If you need the files for 2005.
Mr. Fields' suit is very specific to files from the past year.
Good, you can get out.
Say hi to Lawrence for him.
Will do. You can't call me back for a week?
I'm so sorry, Mike. Goldman had a systems failure. I lost a ton of messages.
Yeah, B of A said they had a power outage. Morgan Stanley said the server crashed.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, I would call it improbable. So, where do you have our position marked?
I think it's the same, Mike.
What? Can you explain that to me, please? Because how can the value of an insurance contract not be affected by the demise of the very thing it insures?
They're independent markets. They're not always correlated. I know it sounds odd, but these are very complicated products.
They are correlated.
They're gonna lose their houses, they're gonna lose their jobs, they're gonna lose their... Will you listen to me? This is like the end of capitalism. This is like the Dark Ages all over again. I don't want to talk to Dad. Okay, I love you too. Save your money. She says I need to be on Xanax and double my dose of Zoloft.
I asked Bear Stearns to price our shorts. They tell me the CDOs still haven't moved.
This is fucking insane. You realize that these people are crooks and they should be in prison. Look at the TAVEX. You can see that the CDOs are worth zero. So you know what they're doing, huh? You know what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're unloading them.
They're selling the dog shit CDOs, then they go to another bank and short the shit they just fucking sold.
Let's go to the press, man. This is a massive story. Who wouldn't publish it? Like Robert Redford.
Shorting the ones that they buy. You don't understand. No, you don't get it.
I got it, guys. I got it. But what am I supposed to do? You want me to write a piece called We're All Fucked?
Yes. That's a perfect title.
Casey, right now, every bank in town is unloading these shit bonds onto unsuspecting customers, and they won't devalue them until they get them off their books. This level of criminality is unprecedented, even on fucking Wall Street.
Jamie, and this is me being honest here, okay? It took me years to build my relationships on Wall Street. No bank or ratings agency is gonna confirm a story like this just because it comes from two guys in a, garage band hedge fund that thinks it's the apocalypse.
Wow.
I thought you were for real, Casey. You know, I have to say I really did.
Really? Yeah, Jamie, you try being for real with a 3-year-old and a wife getting her master's degree. Like, I'm not gonna burn my reputation on your wild hunch.
Wow.
Wow. Thanks for coming, guys. Totally fucking awesome to see you.
Yeah, Casey, I've always hated you because you were a prick in college, and you are a prick today.
Thanks, Charlie. Still living with your mom?
Charlie, come on.
Yeah.
Mark Baum again, call me.
Subprime bonds fell off a cliff. Rumor has it default numbers are huge.
Who got the remittance data early? I bet it's Goldman.
Yeah, fuck you very much. Bye-bye.
Jared, it's chaos down here. Where are we?
And Caesar wept for there
were no more worlds to conquer. Shane? Shane? Well, nobody's buying CDO or mortgage bonds anymore, and everybody wants
swaps. Swaps are now the most popular product on the street.
That's good for us.
Yes and no.
I heard from somebody who heard from somebody. No, Alex. No.
You guys like The Big
Sorry.
Short? One of the best movies out there.
Benny Klieger over at
Morgan is taking on some heavy losses in the bond department. Your ship might be taking on water. Might be time to get a life jacket and get out.
Holy shit.
I'm jacked.
Holy shit.
I'm jacked! I'm jacked to the tits!
Good.
Do you feel it?
No.
That's extremely convenient for you.
What'd you hear, Tony?
It's happening.
What'd you hear, Tony?
Kathy's office is looking for you.
Singing a different tune now, aren't they? That's not good.
All right, enough with The Big Short today. Sorry, guys. Had to throw that up there. I thought that was hilarious. I like watching some of those videos sometimes. Sometimes it's pretty cool. But yeah, nonetheless, I really like to see I like to see The Big Short. Too bad they YouTube didn't like me, I guess, playing that. I guess I found out, but hey, we'll get it fixed here. We will have it fixed. Just give me 1 second. Can you guys still hear me? They blocked the stream. That's funny. They had to do it to us. Well, hey, you live and you learn, right? We didn't know. I see these guys on YouTube do this all the time, Sean. These guys are always out here watching videos and stuff like that. Yeah, I violated it. How dare me? They blocked me. They should be fixing it though. I mean, you know, they should fix it, I would think. I guess they really did violate it. God damn. Is it gonna come back? I mean, I'm lost. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, it got blocked because I was playing that YouTube video, of course. Of course, what's weird is, like, they can have a YouTube video of it. You know, like, okay, it's unblocked, guys. It's just, YouTube's really slow. So, like, of course, as soon as I stop, they block it. It's like, but yeah, like, it makes no sense. You know, like, I'm watching that video on YouTube. Like, literally on YouTube itself. That's what I don't understand. Like, here, we'll just go back. You know, like, I'm not going to play it, of course, but, like, look. Somebody just randomly put this on here, and it gets 6 million views. They allow this guy to have it on here, but I can't, you know, he's allowed to have this on here, but I can't even, like, stream what he has for, like, 5 minutes. Like, it's like, geez, like, he stole the whole movie from him. You know, it's like, Jesus. But, yeah, nonetheless, thank you, YouTube, for that. I appreciate that. There's SPY, though, again today, guys. Unfortunately, we're falling back off to the downside. A little bit unfortunate. Tesla falling back off as well to the downside. Definitely not the type of move that you want to see today. Let's see, Tesla. We have CCL, Carnival Cruise Lines, doing okay still. I mean, honestly, it's not doing bad. He says, but that one is probably not a monetized channel, Tom. True. Yeah, true, George. It could be. I will say, though, this is stocked up live. This is not the stocked up initial channel. So I don't know. A little bit weird, George, but yeah. If it wasn't monetized, you just shouldn't care. But what was weird is that they were blocking the stream, which is a little bit weird. Sean goes, if you watched your own live stream, would we all go back in time? Probably. I know that the reason that it blocked that was because it's like the AI just found that audio. And I'm guessing that they're thinking I took that audio either from that video or from the actual Big Short movie. It probably thought I was watching the movie, you know, live, but obviously I was just on YouTube, so I guess YouTube can't fix its own stuff, but it's okay. I appreciate YouTube trying, and you know, I get why they do it. Man, he says entered 0 day to expiration puts on Meta. What? Manny, that's some risky stuff. I hope you win. Wow, I hope Meta tanks down a lot for you today now that you're in those. Yeah, Manny, that's a risky one, but yeah, you could always make some good gains on that if you are correct. Yeah, if we start breaking below 156, you should start to do pretty great there. But yeah, I appreciate you guys all joining up today, of course. About 3 minutes out from ending it here. Of course, you know, the blocking kind of turned some people off to the stream, so of course that kind of ruined it today. But hopefully you guys enjoyed The Big Short. You know, like, did you guys like that? I mean, I feel like finding some cool videos like that every once in a while is cool. Obviously, I gotta watch which ones I'm putting out there, but that pretty cool to always watching videos like that. I really enjoyed that one with Powell earlier in the week where they played that cool hero song and he was printing money and stuff. Man, that was an awesome video. But yeah, let me know what stocks you guys want to see to end the day here. We'll check out something else. Sean, I noticed SOXS is up 12%. That is absolutely insane. Roblox is up 7.3%. DoorDash up 6.3%. Like, that is just absolutely insane, guys, to see that these things are up this much. Like, that is a lot. Teladoc is up a lot too. I mean, I'm glad to see these stocks recover, and hopefully they can go back up and start to hold their ground a little bit, because you can see that they've been slowly kind of fading back off here to the downside, which is a little bit unfortunate. But today's been a fairly good day. Stocks are mixed, though, across the board. We still have semiconductors down, like AMD. We have MU down as well. And of course, that semiconductor ETF Sean always talks about, SOXS, was just up 12%. So yeah, great moves out of some stocks today. Bad moves out of others, unfortunately. Glad to see Square and Chewy up. Those are a couple of my favorites there. Unity as well. Glad to see them up in the green. It's been a little while since we've seen them move up like that. Let's check out the heat map real quick. Yeah, so we can see here, honestly, it looks like a pretty red day overall. If you're counting absolutely everything, maybe we're green, but at least on this heat map, I mean, yeah, it's pretty close to red. I mean, obviously we have some tech green, so that helps. But for the most part, I mean, you know, Apple's even, red, MU's 5%. Like, man, tough day, but yeah, I appreciate you guys joining up, of course. Have a great weekend. I hope you guys can all make some nice profits here to end the week. And as always, I'll be live every single day at Market Open, so definitely don't forget to join that. But yeah, I appreciate everybody joining up today, and have a great rest of your day. Of course, I'll always be in Discord if you want to talk any stocks or anything like that.